Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Free Training Friday. I am the host and creator, Adrienne Hill, and I help coaches, course creators, and network and affiliate marketers just like you to build the skills, structure, and systems that you need to scale to six figures on social media. And what you probably noticed, all the people I help are people who need to build personal brands on social media in order to build their business. Okay, so if you're in a business that requires you to build your personal brand to let people get to know, like, and trust you a little bit, then I am your girl. I am here to help you. Hello, it is so good to see you. It's good to see we're connected. You may have caught me just a moment ago. I tried to live stream and I lost my LinkedIn friends. So I started again fresh because I want to make sure that we have everyone here is included. And I don't want to leave anyone out. So it is so good to see you guys. Now, as promised, I am here to show you guys the must-have automation tools if you want to scale to six figures in business. I love that photo. It's completely ridiculous, but that's kind of my style, is to act completely ridiculous. So I'm here to talk about, if you're building a business because it's a little side thing and you just want to make an extra couple $100 a month, you don't necessarily need all these tools. But honestly, you guys, I'm here to tell you, and it's completely true, that if you truly do want to scale to six figures, if you want to scale to the point that this can replace your income from whatever your day job is, okay, you really do need all of the tools I'm going to talk to you about today. Because if you're not using at least some leverage in your business, if you're not using some smart tools in the right places, you're going to be limited by your personal bandwidth, right? There's only so many hours in a day. There's only so much you can do as a person. And unless you're hiring a big team to do everything for you, the next best thing, right, is to have some simple automation tools to help create a little bit of leverage in your business. So I want you guys to imagine with me for a minute. Imagine a $1 million earner. Okay, imagine a $1 million earner. Do they do everything themselves? Are they manually, every post that goes on social media, they're making it themselves? Every message that gets sent, they're sending it themselves? Every task in their business, they're doing it themselves? Probably not, right? Probably not. I think once we put ourselves in the mind of the $1 million earner, clearly no. But somewhere between $0 and $1 million, they start bringing leverage into their business, correct? And I'm here to tell you that leverage, really, at least when it comes to having the right automation tools in your business, it has to come in somewhere between 0 and 6 figures. There's absolutely no way that you can do it all. There's only so many hours in a day, right? And you don't want your business revenue to be capped because you're only one person and you only have 24 hours in your day, right? Unfortunately, when we start businesses, there's no business fairy that comes along and says, congratulations, you now get 28 hours in a day, or congratulations, here's your clone. Right? We still have to do it ourselves. And that's where automation tools come into play. Okay. It is super important to have the right automation tools in your business to create more leverage and more freedom. Okay. So let me know in the comments as you're coming in. I see you there. I see you watching. You're watching. You're not talking. Say hello to me. Let me know where you're joining from, which platform. So I live stream into my Facebook business page, my group, LinkedIn, and YouTube all at the same time. So I'm really curious. Let me know, where are you joining me from? And what business are you building? What business are you building? Because whoever joins me here live, a lot of times I can tailor the training to your exact business and situation. So how nice would that be, right? Get a little free coaching at the same time. Hello, Yolanda. It's good to see you here. I recognize that name. It is so fun to have you here. So let's talk about those must-have automation tools, okay? So I have 4 for you today. The 4 must-have automation tools if you want to scale your business to the point that it can take over for whatever your day job or night job, whatever your main income source is. Okay. If you want your business to be it, you have to have these 4 things. These are kind of non-negotiable. Okay. And so if you find yourself reacting to them and saying, oh, but can I skip that one? Fess up in the comments and let's have a conversation about it. Okay. Hey, Dee Dee, it's so good to see you. I see Greg is joining us from the Facebook group. You're building an automation and dashboard business. So this is right up your alley, Greg. I'm so glad you're here. I'll be curious if you agree. with my top 4 must-have automation tools. So let's dive in, get into the good stuff. So first things first, if you want to scale to 6 figures, this is non-negotiable. You can throw a fit if you want, but it's just a fact, okay? You must have an email-based CRM system. Period, period, and period. Okay? You cannot get around that. And the magic of what an email-based CRM does for you, a lot of things get triggered on automation. People can opt into your lead magnets. People can grab your freebies. People can attend your challenges or your workshops. They can, right? They can get emails about your offers. There's no way, if you want to scale to 6 figures, you're going to have to build a list of leads, a list of prospects. There's no way you're manually going to hustle through prospecting your way to 6 figures, right? It's just really not going to happen. Okay. So I'm going to drop a truth bomb on you right now. You need to build a list bigger than your 500 Facebook friends and your 2,000 Instagram followers. Because honestly, followers make zero money, right? But you have to be collecting a group of people who are actually interested in your business, your service, your offers. They have to be able to interact with you, use some of your services, get a taste for what you offer, use some of your products. You have to have a way to contact people outside of social media, period. Because, and I know this has been happening a lot. There's been, I'll come out and say it, a lot of censorship on social media. At any point, you could lose your profile. You can lose your Facebook profile. Someone can take away your Instagram. It doesn't actually belong to you. That TikTok that you think is yours, it's not actually yours. That company is just allowing you to have a profile there. People get profiles canceled all the time. People get put in Facebook jail all the time. I have a friend who may be watching this. I'm not sure if she is. She was typing to someone on social media, like replying to a comment and saying, "Oh my gosh, it's been so long. How are you?" Well, when she went to type W, it's right next to the letter E. So she typed, "How are you?" Minor slip up, right? But there was something about that triggered something that the Facebook bots were looking for. And she got put in Facebook jail for 48 hours. If you're running a business, you need a way to contact your people, and it cannot be social media, cannot be the only way. Okay. If you are insistent on living in that space, you might scale to a couple hundred extra bucks a month, maybe 1,000 or 2,000 if you're lucky. You will never get above that if you don't have an email list. So an email list is number 1. Okay. So yes, absolutely email. Okay. Item number 2 that you absolutely must have is a social media based CRM. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but there are social media specific CRMs out there that will help you to track and organize your leads and your prospects and move them through funnels for you, right? Like track them through your prospecting funnel. Okay. So how many of you, and let me know in the comments if you're one of these people, don't be shy. Okay. And because I've seen all of these things, and I've even done a lot of these things when I was early on in my business, thinking like, well, I'll just keep tracking a notebook. I'm a pen and paper kind of girl. I'm just going to keep track of my leads in a notebook. Or I'm going to use the idea of this recipe box and all these cards or these people, and it's how I'm going to keep track of my people. Or no, I'm just going to put them all in an Excel sheet, right? Or in a Google sheet on a Google Drive. Okay. That stuff does not work. Dee Dee's like, no. Been there, done that. This does not work. Right. And I'm just telling you, if you're trying to manually keep track of leads and prospects on social media, you're going to go insane, and it's not going to work. Again, you might make a couple extra $100 here and there, but you're not going to scale to 6 figures if you're thinking you're going to manually track all of these people. Okay. So you really do need an email-based CRM as well as a social media-based CRM. Okay. If you have that power combo, even those 2 alone will open up so much leverage in your business and help you to stay so much more organized that it's amazing what you can accomplish just with the first 2. And I'm hearing other people saying like, yeah, I learned the hard way. I'm with you, Greg. I learned the hard way too. I remember thinking those things would work. Honestly, you guys, save yourself the time, the hassle, save yourself the mistake. Don't go thinking that is going to do it for you, because I'm here to drop some truth bombs. It's just not going to work for you. So number 3, especially if you're growing your business using social media, you need a post scheduler. You need a post scheduler, especially if you're on more than one platform. Okay. Because if you're manually, every time you have a piece of content, you're sitting there and you're manually uploading it to Facebook. And now I got to manually upload it to Instagram. And well, now I got to manually upload all my stories. And now I got to manually upload that video to YouTube. I mean, you're going to drive yourself crazy. Number 1, you're going to be spending so much time on that content creation, social media hamster wheel of busy work that you're not even going to have time to sign clients or customers or reps into your business. Okay. That level of manual hustle will exhaust you to death, right? You will feel like you are just being peppered with busy work and won't have the money to show for it. And so I don't want that to happen to you. Now, the minute we get into, so like, yeah, we're feeling this. We know that this is true, right? Every time I mention this one, people are like, well, if you use a post scheduler, it destroys the algorithm and people aren't going to see my posts and blah, 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 right? Have you guys ever heard that? Have you ever gotten that advice? Never use post schedulers because they ruin the algorithm. Well, I'm here to tell you the vast majority of people on social media have no idea what effective marketing looks like. And so if you are one of the few people who's actually using effective marketing, it's going to trigger the algorithm and it's going to get engagements, whether it came through a scheduler or whether it was made organically. It's not going to matter. Good marketing is going to pop and go viral and get engagement, whether it was automated or not. So instead of being worried about a scheduler ruining the algorithm, start worrying about learning real marketing. Okay. It's always going to make sure that it hits and that it's relevant and that it gets engagement. It's not about the scheduler ruining things. It's probably more about ineffective marketing ruining things 9 times out of 10. Okay. So just keep that one in mind. Okay. A post scheduler, oh, that's a hard one to say, can open up so much time in your calendar, especially if you're using one that hits multiple platforms. The one I use, I can schedule to 5 platforms at once, like drag and drop a single piece of content. It goes out to 5 platforms at once, done. Imagine how much time that saves me. This platform that I'm on right now, technically it's not a post, it's a video, but you guys know what I mean. I'm live streaming to 4 places at once. I'm not having to do a live stream in Facebook and then shut it down and then open up a separate live stream in LinkedIn and then shut that one down and open up another live stream in YouTube. And right, like, what a waste of time. Use things that allow you to be in more than one place at a time, right? So absolutely post scheduler, live video software like this, that should be on your list. Okay. That is a must. That is a non-negotiable, especially if you're building a presence on social media. We all know how hard it is to be consistent. Okay. Do yourself a favor, at least get yourself a scheduler. Okay. It'll help you to be more consistent. So and then the 4th one, you guys are probably all wondering, what is the 4th one? What is the last one I could possibly need? A calendar booking tool. A calendar booking tool. I can't tell you how often, whether it's me trying to reach out and get some help from a company or someone reaching out to me, I can't tell you how often people get in the DMs with me or emails with me and they're like, well, how about Tuesday? Oh no, I got something on Monday. Well, what about Thursday? And you're going back and forth and you're just like having this, the minute you start that back and forth banter exchange where it's like, no, my kids have a thing that day. Well, now, blah, blah, blah. You're done. You've basically lost that connection point because ain't nobody got time for that. Like, really? You're that's how you're going to spend your time? You're doing that is going to get you to 6 figures? I don't think so. Okay. Do yourself a favor. Get yourself some simple automations where if someone wants to grab time with you, whether it's to meet for coffee or whether it's to sign up to be a customer, you can just say, awesome, I'd love to meet up. Here's the link. Walk away. Here's the link. Walk away. Like, make it easy on yourself. Make it easy on them. They now have the luxury of looking at all the different available times you have and choosing the one that is best for them. And think about So many people don't treat their online businesses as legitimate businesses. They treat them as like a little side. It's my side hustle. It's just this little thing I do on the side. Well, let me tell you, think of any legitimate business that you frequent online or in person. You probably have to schedule, they have business hours, number one. And if you want an appointment with them, you probably have to schedule something of some sort, right? Treat your business that way. Treat your business that way. Your time is valuable. Give people a way to take little slices of your time as needed without you having to do this manual back and forth. It's silly. Silly, silly, silly. So those are the four. The must-haves. Let's review them really quickly. You absolutely must. It's non-negotiable. You must have an email-based CRM system. You are going to be so much more efficient on social media if you also have a social media-based CRM. You really do need a post scheduler. Okay. Just embrace it. Just let it happen. Get one. Okay. And a calendar booking tool so that interested people can actually find you. They can grab some time with you. Like I said, whether it's just to meet for coffee or whether it's because someone wants to be a customer or a client or just has some questions. Be a legitimate business owner. Be professional. Have a calendar booking tool and use it. Okay. So those are the four that you absolutely must have if you want to scale to six figures. If you want to scale to six figures, these are non-negotiable. If you're just in it for like $200-300 a month, yeah, you could probably skate by without it. But honestly, if you're looking for six figures, you really do need to do that. Now, if you're curious, a lot of people say, well, now I start collecting all these tools. How do I link them together? How do I streamline things so that things are working effectively? So that I'm not feeling like I'm having to duct tape this system to that system. And how do all these things come into play? And it can get overwhelming. I think I saw one of you comment overwhelming, actually. And I wasn't sure if it was about the tool or about it's overwhelming if you don't have the tool. But sometimes as you start collecting your arsenal of tools and platforms and things that come together, you can be left wondering, how do I connect all these things up? How does this turn into money? Like, I need a little help here. So for the coaches and course creators out there, I have a special, it's a free class. It's totally free. Okay. A special class for you that teaches you how to connect all the right automation pieces together to build what I call a social media sales machine. Okay. And so in this free class, I show you how to get more engagement on everything you put on social media, viral level engagement. Okay. I show you how to enroll large groups of clients or customers at a time, like 5, 10, 20 clients or customers in a single week. And then I show you how to explode your audience by 1,000 people or more in a single week with no ads and no prospecting. Okay. Totally free class because I want you to understand how to connect these tools together to build a machine, a well-oiled machine, if you will. So if you are a coach or a course creator and you really would like to learn how to set up your own machine, just say sales machine below and someone on my team will get you a link to that free class. Okay, so that is for coaches and course creators. Now, I do know that I have a bunch of people in my audience who are network marketers. I have not forgotten about you. I know that you have unique needs. Building a downline is totally different because now whatever you're doing, everyone on the team has to be able to do, not just you, because it doesn't matter what works. It matters what duplicates. Okay. And I know that, finding people who are interested in your products or your opportunity can be quite a challenge. It's a little bit of a different beast, but you still need a machine too. So I don't want to leave you out. Okay. So I have a special class for you, also totally free. Okay. Because I want you to know how to connect these things together to actually make some money, honey. Okay. So if you are in direct sales, you're a network marketing professional, I have the social media recruiting machine masterclass. Okay. And in this class, again, we're going to show you how to get more engagement and sales on social media. Everyone needs a little bit of that. But we're also going to show you how to build your prospect list on autopilot and how to enroll large groups of distributors at a time, which is a different beast. Okay, so very important there. If you are in direct sales or network marketing and you want a machine as well, simply say recruiting machine below. And either myself or someone on my team will send you the information on where you can watch that free class. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that you felt inspired by learning about these kind of core automation tools that you really do need if you want to scale to something that's beyond hobby level business. Okay. And if you want to learn what tools to use, how to connect them all together, and how to actually have a well-oiled machine that gives you lots of leverage and freedom in your business, both financial and time freedom, grab one of those classes, right? Again, really quickly, just to review, if you're a coach or a course creator, you can say sales machine to get your free class. And if you're a direct sales or network marketing professional, you can say recruiting machine below to get your free class. So I hope that was helpful, you guys. And it is always so good to see you here. Good to see you, Greg and Dee Dee and Yolanda. And I know Sarah's out there too. And thank you guys. It was fun interacting with you. There's lots of comments flowing in. I didn't even have a chance to screen through all of them. Let me just quick check to see if there were any questions. What are you using for your live? Is it StreamYard? Yes, it is. StreamYard is one of my favorite tools because it allows me to do fun stuff like this, like feature your comments on screen or show you guys my lovely logo over here or put overlays, right? So StreamYard is a great leverage tool that you can use for your business. So yes, look, Yolanda, it's one of my favorites. So that is a good one. Let me check to see if there's other questions that came in. If you guys do have any other questions, feel free to pop them in. I see some people requesting that recruiting machine. That's awesome. We want you to have that, of course. You are so welcome, Dee Dee. I'm so glad that you are here with us. We see some people grabbing the sales machine as well. Yeah, make use of that, you guys. It's a free class. I made it for you guys because there's only so deep I can go in these 15, 20-minute lives that I do on Fridays. Sometimes you need a little bit more, okay? So glad to see you guys here. So glad to see you scooping up your machines because I want to see you succeed. I'm obsessed with getting you results. So with that, have an amazing weekend, friends. I will see you next week on Free Training Friday. And with that, I bid you adieu.